Is it on right now?
Yeah. Here. Grab this.
All right, folks, come on over. I want to give you a couple minutes just to hear from Philip and to get to know him a little bit. We're so happy to have Philip with us. Am I on? Hey guys, come on over, grab a seat. To have you to hang out and talk, but I do want to give you a couple of moments to get to know Philip. We're so happy to have Philip Parke here.
There we are. Excellent. Hi. It's nice to see half faces. I'm hoping at some point that we'll be able to see whole faces again. That'll be very nice. I'm interested in seeing what all of the 16-year-olds who are getting their driver's license pictures are going to look like on their license photos at this point. You know, I guess all the information they need to put down is the color of their eyes and nothing else, and we're good. So yes, my name is Philip Parke. Born and raised here in Orange County. I went to Mater Dei High School. When I graduated from there, I went to the University of Washington on an opera scholarship. So opera was what I thought I was going to be doing. God obviously had other plans. I had a good friend a long time ago who told me, if you want to make God laugh, tell him your plans. And so God had other plans. So I came home, and I ended up studying music therapy over at Chapman, going to work with special needs kids and veterans, which were the two groups that I wanted to work with. And I ended up working with the special needs kids as well as doing music ministry and youth ministry. And did that for a number of years, and basically have worked for the Catholic Church since I was 19, so a little over 25 years. And then the pandemic hit, and I was blessed to be introduced to the Redeemer congregation, as it were, and have actually really enjoyed these last 2 months of getting to know people through Redeemer, Pastor Josh, Pastor Adam. I had the pleasure of Zooming with Carl and Mary at one point, and then getting to meet a number of members of the congregation at Carl's house at one point. And it is really a joy to be back doing ministry again. It is something that I have really been craving these last 8 or 9 months. I am married. I'll be 20 years next month. So good for her. I always told my wife it was really unfair that she gets to skip purgatory just by being married to me. So, so almost 20 years, and we have 3 boys. I have my oldest son, Jackson, who's 15, son Anderson, who is almost 13. And like I said, in ministry from a very early age. I think I started singing in the church choir when I was about 10. Got really interested. I started playing piano when I was 4, and then I got into the All-American Boys Chorus, and I was in that for 4 years. And then obviously continued my music studies, and along the way I picked up the guitar and the ukulele and the bass and the drum, harmonica, and basically whatever instrument was missing from my band that night was the instrument that I learned how to play. So I just Um, Serving is just something I love. I don't know if there's any other way to put it, but being of service to God first and foremost, but being of service to His people and His faces here on earth is of prime importance to me. And so I'm just really grateful for the opportunity to be here and worshiping with you and being a part of your congregation. And I'm looking forward to lots of joy.
Hey, tell us about some of the influences and just on a random day, what you might listen to yourself.
Okay. Well, I have a love for lots of different types of music. The Dave Matthews Band is one of my favorites. I went to college starting in 1993, and I had some friends who were on the East Coast sent me a tape, right? For those of you who don't know, they're these little rectangular things. They've got two little, okay. And the only way to fix them was with what? A pencil, that's right? See, we made it very simple. We didn't have to go out and buy a machine that you had to spin, and we didn't have to call tech services. No, a pencil was all we needed. It was great. But they sent me a tape of the Dave Matthews Band playing at a fraternity house they had gone to, and I was hooked. I loved the sound. I loved the fact that it was a little different. I was up in Seattle, was going crazy, so I also love Pearl Jam and Soundgarden and Alice in Chains and some of those harder edge groups as well. But I'm a big fan of jazz. My grandfather, I would go back and visit him in Wisconsin, and he had some of you older guys like me. You remember the Lincoln Continental with the suicide doors? I think it was 67, 68, something like that. And he had that monster. I mean, that thing was a tank. You know, that thing could. So I love Nat King Cole, Thelonious Monk, John Coltrane. I love a lot of classic rock. I'm really excited. My oldest son, he plays basketball and football, and so a lot of times the kids, at this time they're listening to a lot of hip hop, some rap and stuff like that, and I remember just feeling such pride when I asked him, hey, if we were to take you to a concert, what would you want to see? And he's like, well, first of all, the bands that I really like are either dead or broken up. He says, but, Led Zeppelin, Aerosmith, AC/DC, Guns N' Roses, and I'm just like, yes, that's what's playing from his room. So I love a lot of classic rock. I love Heart, the Eagles, Creedence Clearwater. So great. If I need to get somewhere in a hurry, not the music to choose. But a little bit of everything. My mom got me hooked on I guess it's called yacht rock when I was younger. So I like Dan Fogelberg, and I like Seals and Croft and some of those groups as well. Big James Taylor fan. I love JT. Oh my, yeah.
Thanks. Well, we asked if Philip would play us just a song that would be fun, get to know him through his music as well. So he's going to play us a song, and then after that we'll be done. And thanks for hanging out, guys.
I just turned 40. Oh, bluebirds fly, and the dreams that you did to, oh, why? Piece of green roses, how I myself, what a wonderful world. The colors of the rainbow, so pretty. Someday I wish upon a star, wake up where the clouds are far behind me, where trouble melts like a lemon drop, high above the chimney top. That's where you'll find me, oh, somewhere. And thank you to my lovely assistants, Helga, over here. So, okay, so Dave is tough on the ukulele, let me tell you. The tuning just doesn't work, you know. But, thank you guys. I mean, really, truly, looking out, and I'm hoping those are smiling faces underneath the masks, but that's what I'm hoping. But I'm just really excited to be amongst you. I really am, and looking forward to just some amazing God moments here and there, sprinkled amidst the chaos and uncertainty that is our lives right now. But to know that we can get together at least once a week and kind of let everything just stay outside those walls and allow our hearts to be full here, I just really appreciate that. So thank you.